Question number 21. A line intersects two parallel lines forming four acute angles and four obtuse angles. The measure of one acute angle is 9x minus 560. The sum of the measures of one of the acute angles and three of the obtuse angles is negative 18x plus w. What is the value of w? So it's given that a line intersects two parallel lines forming four acute angles and four obtuse angles. So I have just briefly taken a diagram where you have two parallel lines and it has been cut by a transversal. So in this situation, what happens is all the acute angles will be equal, all the obtuse angles will be equal. That is what happens when two parallel lines are cut by a transversal. So what we can now do is, each of the four acute angles have the same measure and each of the four obtuse angles have the same measure. And what is given? It's given that the measure of one acute angle is 9x minus 560. The sum of one acute angle and one obtuse angle will be equal to 180 degrees. So if I want to find out the measure of the obtuse angle, I have to subtract this from 180. So I will have 100 and this is for the acute angle. And to find the obtuse, I am subtracting this from 180. So what this will simplify to? So 180 minus 9x, because I have to distribute the negative sign, minus 9x plus 560. Now I can combine this 560 and 180. 180 minus 9x minus 560. I'll distribute the negative sign. I am trying to find the length of the obtuse angle in terms of x. So I'll have 180 minus 9x plus 560. Combining 180 and 560, that is adding them, I will have 740. So each of the obtuse angles will be 9x plus 740. It's given that the sum of the measures of one of the acute angles and three of the obtuse angles is minus 18x plus w. So now I have to form sum of one acute angle and three obtuse angles. Acute angle is 9x minus 560 and 3 obtuse angles, as I calculated, was minus 9x plus 740. This is equal to minus 18x plus w, it says. Now I have to just simplify this and see what will be the value of w. So let us do that. So 9x minus 560 and this 3 times negative 9 will be minus 27x and 3 times 740 will be 2220. So this is equal to minus 18x plus w. After that, we will simplify further. 9x minus 27x will simplify to negative 18x plus 2220 minus 560 will simplify to 1660. This is equal to minus 18x plus w. Since we need the value of w, we have to just add 18x to both sides. So that will give us the value of w. 18x will get cancelled on both sides if we add 18x to both sides. So that way we will be left with the value of w, which is 1660. And since the question wants the value of w, the answer what you have to grid in is 1660.